whatever happens in the fight between Floyd and Maidana, it has to be said that Marcus Maidana is a fun fighter. This guy brings nothing but pure entertainment and, for me personally, comedy. I can't help but laugh whenever I see Marcus Maidana, even at the press conference when Marcus Maidana came dressed in that ridiculous suit with his shades on, laughing and whatnot. Maidana just a hilarious character, tremendous entertainment, and every fight that he's in. And I don't mean this disrespectfully, but it's comical. It's comical because of the way Maidana fights in such a novice type fashion and such an unconventional style, throwing these odd, strange punches like a novice. And his punches are always life and death as well. I mean, sorry, his fights are always life and death. He's always going back and forth with the guy. He very rarely these days has a straightforward fight. He's always in these back and forth wars with people. Even in fights where Maidana's supposed to go in there and just blow a guy out, like in the Eric Morales fight. It turned out to be a life and death struggle. It turned out to be a Bo Holyfield for Maidana. And he's been in these kind of fights from day one. You go back and look at his fights, even in Argentina against Journeyman, a lot of these were slugfests. Then he had his breakthrough fight with Victor Ortiz. Obviously, that was a crazy, wild slugfest where both guys were dropped multiple times. Then he had his fight with Amir Khan, he had fights with people like DeMarcus Corley. And that wasn't one of his most exciting fights, but he got caught with some shit in that fight against DeMarcus Corley. And like I say, the Khan fight was very exciting. Both guys were hurt. Maidana was dropped in the first round from a body shot. Turned out to be the fight of the year. And he's had recent fights with Josecito Lopez and Jesus Soto Caras, which were very entertaining fights. And then, of course, his fight against Adrian Broner. Pure comedy when Maidana gets in the ring. The guy's so entertaining. His style is so funny to watch. One of the funny things about Maidana, he's like, a lot of these fighters, they're like a thoroughbred racehorse. A lot of these fighters are like thoroughbred racehorses. And Maidana is like a ramshackle donkey pulling the cart with a wonky wheel. That's how Maidana is. But somehow this ramshackle donkey manages to beat some of these racehorses, man. He's just pure entertainment, man. Pure entertainment whenever he fights. I'm always cracking up. Just even looking at the guy at the press conference, I was cracking up. Never mind before he gets in the ring with Floyd. But the interesting thing is, will he have the last laugh against Mayweather? I doubt it, but you never know. And I don't really care, to be honest with you, who wins the fight. I just want to see a competitive fight. If it's competitive, I'll be happy. But if Maidana does win, will it be funny? Hell yes. Because as I say, Floyd is like one of those thoroughbreds. Okay, he looks like he's supposed to be successful. He looks like the cream of the crop. The way he fights, his smoothness, his style, everything about him. And Maidana's coming in. It's this ramshackle donkey. Looking like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe the guy now. But you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, regardless what happens, I think we all got to tip our hats to Marcus Maidana. He's a true warrior, very battle hardened, and he gives his all each and every time he steps in the ring. So big up Marcus Maidana, whatever happens. I'm sure he'll continue to give us entertaining fights, regardless what happens against Floyd Mayweather for years to come. So yeah, here's to Marcus Maidana. Drop your comments below. This is Hat Man, I'm out.